All right, welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into something pretty interesting. It's the HealthyCoin USA presale, launching November 8th. And, it's not just the whole crypto thing that's got me hooked. It's
Interesting.
how they're tying it into this whole, new era feeling,
Hmm.
you know, that post-election vibe of fresh starts and all that.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Definitely tapping into a cultural moment there.
Exactly. But we're going to go deeper than just the marketing hype, right?
Absolutely. Got to see what's really going on beneath the surface.
So first things first, what is HealthyCoin? For anyone who's, totally new to this.
Well, at its core, HealthyCoin wants to let you own your health data.
Oh, okay.
And then you can earn rewards based on your fitness efforts.
So turning my steps into some sort of currency, is that what we're talking about?
That's the basic idea, yeah. Imagine those daily steps being as valuable as, say, frequent flyer miles.
Ooh, okay, I like that analogy.
But instead of free flights, you're getting rewards tied to your health and well-being.
Interesting. So how does that actually play out? How do they turn steps into, tangible rewards?
Well, they're creating this platform, right? You track everything, your steps, calories burned, even mindfulness stuff.
Wait, hold on. Mindfulness stuff.
Yeah, like meditation.
Yeah.
And then you earn rewards based on your progress.
So, my meditation practice could earn me something. That's kind of wild.
It is pretty revolutionary, right? It's part of this bigger trend of turning our health data into something we can track and, yeah, even profit from.
Okay, I'm seeing the potential here. It's like turning your fitness journey into a game, almost.
Exactly. That's the whole gamification thing, using points, rewards,
To
challenges.
keep you motivated.
Yeah, to reach those goals.
So it's not just about feeling good, it's also about potential financial gain.
Well, that's part of it, for sure.
Yeah.
But they're also really emphasizing the community aspect.
Oh, right. Like building this whole community around it.
Yeah, you're connecting with other users, supporting each other, working towards shared goals, that kind of thing.
It's not just an app, it's a movement, right? That's how they frame it.
Exactly. And there's actually a good reason for that. Studies have shown that having a supportive community can really help people stick with their fitness goals.
Ah, the power of community. I get it. But let's get down to the details here. How does HealthyCoin actually turn this health data into something you can use? What's the tech behind it?
Well, that's where their token system comes in.
Tokens.
Yeah. They've created their own digital currency specific to their ecosystem. You earn these tokens by hitting milestones, completing challenges, all within their platform.
So like those loyalty programs where you earn points, but instead of airline miles, you're getting HealthyCoin tokens.
Exactly. And those tokens can be redeemed for stuff within their ecosystem.
Okay, like what kind of stuff?
Discounts on health products, access to exclusive content, maybe even investment opportunities on the platform. They've hinted at a bunch of different possibilities.
So it's a whole economy built around healthy living. That's pretty
Yeah,
ambitious.
yeah.
But hold on, I need some more technical details here.
Mm.
What tech are these tokens built on? Is it a new blockchain or...
That's a great question. They haven't revealed all the specifics yet, but we do know they're partnering with existing wearable tech companies.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Probably easier to work with what people already have.
Right. Integrating with things like Fitbit, Apple Watch, popular health apps, that sort of thing.
Smart move. So they're pulling data from all these sources. But how do they ensure the value of their tokens? Because, if they just create more out of thin air, won't that lead to inflation, make the rewards worthless?
That's a really important point. The value of any digital currency is tied to supply and demand,
Right.
just like any other currency.
Right.
HealthyCoin will have to manage their token supply very carefully to make sure those rewards stay valuable to users.
So there's an element of risk involved. Like with any cryptocurrency, the value could go up or down.
Exactly. And it's important to remember that crypto is still relatively new. Yeah,
There are exciting possibilities, but you always have to consider the potential risks.
for sure. Okay, so we've got this mix of personal wellness, financial incentives, and this whole community aspect.
Yeah.
But let's go back to that idea of health data as currency. I'm not sure I fully get it yet.
Okay, so imagine a world where your health data becomes an asset.
An asset.
Yeah, something you control and potentially even profit from.
Okay.
That's what HealthyCoin's aiming for. What if taking care of yourself could also lead to financial benefit?
Yeah, I see. But how does that actually work? What are the mechanisms behind it?
Well, think of it this way. Your healthy habits create value. Every step, every healthy meal, every moment of mindfulness, it all contributes to a healthier you.
Right.
And HealthyCoin wants to make that healthier you something you can be rewarded for in a
Mhm.
tangible way.
So they're creating a market for healthy behavior where the currency is our own data. Exactly. And that's what makes this so fascinating. They're trying to incentivize positive change by, in essence, turning your good habits into something you can hold in your digital wallet.
Wow. It's a bold experiment, that's for sure. But how does this whole new era narrative they keep pushing fit into all this? I'm still not getting that connection.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's unpack that a bit and see how HealthyCoin is trying to position themselves within the broader cultural landscape.
Yeah, because I'm curious to see if it's genuine or just clever marketing.
So HealthyCoin, they're framing this whole USA presale, right, as part of this national renewal story,
Hmm. Okay.
trying to tap into that feeling after an election, optimism, wanting change.
It's definitely timed well with the election, but how do they actually connect, like fitness and politics? Those seem pretty separate to me.
On the surface, yeah, for sure. But HealthyCoin is blurring those lines a bit. They're suggesting that when you take control of your health, you're also taking control of your future. And by investing in HealthyCoin, you're not just investing in yourself, but also in a healthier America, they say.
I've seen those ads. They talk about like uniting Americans under a shared vision of health. Pretty powerful stuff.
It is. And, it's not uncommon for companies to use cultural moments like tap into social trends.
Oh, totally. Like brands aligning with social movements.
Exactly. Trying to make their product feel more meaningful by tapping into those existing emotions.
So in this case, it's that post-election feeling, hope, possibility.
Yeah, and they're suggesting that HealthyCoin is a way to be part of that new era to contribute to positive change.
But is it a genuine connection or just a marketing tactic? Because personal wellness and political change, I mean, those are pretty different things.
It's tricky, right? They're trying to link individual empowerment with collective progress. This idea that a healthier you means a healthier America. So by taking care of yourself, you're also making the nation stronger.
Okay, so they're tapping into that desire for a fresh start. And what better symbol for that than health, I guess?
Exactly. They're not saying vote for this person or anything, but they are trying to align themselves with that new era idea.
It's smart, for sure. Clever strategy.
Yeah.
But will people buy it?
Yeah.
I mean, connecting a fitness app to national renewal, it's a bit of a stretch. No.
It's a gamble, no doubt,
Yeah.
but I think they're betting on the fact that people want to make a difference, especially after a divisive election.
Right, right.
And they offer this way to feel like you're part of something bigger, a movement towards, a better future.
Okay, I can see how that could be appealing. But let's move away from the marketing for a sec. Talk about the actual platform. You mentioned they partner with existing wearable tech companies. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so they're not making their own Fitbits or Apple Watches or anything. They're integrating with those devices that people are already using.
Right.
They've talked about working with Fitbit, Apple, and popular fitness apps too.
Smart. Way easier to get people on board if they don't have to buy a whole new device.
Totally. Plus, this way, they get access to a ton of data.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Millions of users across different platforms. It gives them a really comprehensive picture of health trends.
Okay, they're gathering all this data. But then what? How do they actually use it to benefit their users?
This is where it gets really cool. They're building this platform that analyzes your data and uses it to create a personalized experience.
Oh, personalized, huh?
Yeah. Tailored recommendations, challenges that fit you, rewards that make sense for your goals.
So it's more than just tracking your steps. It's actually using that data to guide and support you.
Exactly. That's where their expertise in behavioral science and gamification comes in.
Ah, gamification, right.
They're using those insights to design a system that keeps people motivated and engaged, makes it more likely they'll actually stick with their goals.
Makes sense. That's a big hurdle for a lot of people, just staying consistent.
It is.
Okay, so it's personalized, it's gamified, but I'm still a bit unclear on the tokens. How do those actually work?
Okay, so think of them like digital points.
Points, okay.
You earn them by hitting certain milestones or finishing challenges.
So like walking a certain number of steps.
Yeah. Or hitting your calorie target, meditating for a set amount of time, things like that.
It's like leveling up in a video game.
Exactly. And they're making it customizable too. You choose your goals, the challenges you like, and the rewards that matter to you.
So it's about control, giving users control over their health journey.
That's it. They're betting that this personalized approach with the gamification element will be more effective than those generic fitness trackers.
It's a big bet, for sure. but what I'm kind of into, honestly. But before we get too carried away, we got to talk downsides, right? Every coin has two sides.
Oh, absolutely. And I think the biggest concern with any platform that's collecting personal data is
Privacy.
exactly. We're talking about health records, fitness data,
Yeah.
maybe even financial info if they integrate with payment systems.
Yeah, that's a lot of sensitive stuff.
They'll need to be very transparent about how they're keeping that data safe, build trust with users.
So privacy is a big one. What other downsides are we looking at?
Well, there's also the potential for discrimination. Like,
Right.
could this end up penalizing people with pre-existing conditions?
Oh, right. Or people with disabilities.
Exactly. They need to make sure their platform is inclusive and fair, that their system doesn't create advantages or disadvantages based on those things.
Yeah, they need to think carefully about how their algorithms work.
Definitely. And then there's the potential for manipulation, right?
Right.
Could companies use this data to target people with unhealthy products? Could they influence people's choices in a way that's not, in their best interest?
Those are some serious ethical questions.
Yeah. HealthyCoin will have to address those head on if they want to be seen as trustworthy and sustainable.
For sure. Okay, so we've talked ethics, but let's shift gears to the financial side. They're presenting this pre-sale as an investment opportunity. But how risky is it really to invest in a brand new cryptocurrency like this?
That's a big question. We need to dig into that more.
Yeah, because crypto's still volatile, right?
Totally. Unregulated. There's inherent risk there.
People have made fortunes, sure, but we've also heard stories of people losing everything.
Absolutely. Do your research before jumping into anything like this.
Always good advice. Okay, so we've covered a lot. Motivation, rewards, potential risks. But I want to come back to this idea of health data as currency. I'm still wrapping my head around it.
Okay.
What does it really mean to own your health data, and how could it benefit you financially?
Well, right now, a lot of our health data, it's controlled by, big tech companies.
Right.
Healthcare providers, insurance companies. They're collecting it, they're analyzing it, using it for their own purposes.
Often without us even knowing, really.
Exactly. And HealthyCoin, they're proposing a different model where you, the individual, you have the power.
Okay, I like where this is going.
You own and control that data.
So what, I could sell it to the highest bidder? Is that what we're talking about?
Not necessarily. There are different ways this could work. HealthyCoin is talking about a system where you choose who gets access to your data.
Okay.
And you could be rewarded for sharing it.
So instead of, Facebook making money off my every, click, I could earn something for sharing my health data with, I don't know, researchers or companies I actually trust.
Exactly. And think about the possibilities. You could help medical research, contribute to new treatments, support businesses that align with your values.
That sounds pretty amazing, honestly. But let's be real. What about the downsides? Privacy concerns. This could lead to even more data collection, right?
That's a valid concern, for sure. And it's something HealthyCoin will need to be very upfront about. How they're protecting that data, who has access. They need to be transparent to build that trust.
Transparency is key, for sure. And what about discrimination? Could this create a system where people with, say, pre-existing conditions are penalized or excluded somehow?
Another crucial point. They need to make sure this platform is inclusive, that everyone has equal opportunity.
It's almost like we're walking data mines. And the question is, who gets to profit from that? Right now, it's mostly those big companies. HealthyCoin's offering a different model, one where the individual has more power.
Exactly. And like with any new technology, there are those benefits and risks to think about. It's up to each of us to decide if this is the path we want to go down.
Well said. So that wraps up our deep dive into HealthyCoin.
We've covered a lot of ground, huh?
We have. We looked at their vision, the tech they're using, the potential benefits, and also those ethical questions that come along with all this.
Lots to think about.
Definitely. But ultimately, the future of wellness, well, it's kind of in your hands.
That's right.
Do your research, explore the possibilities, and decide for yourself, is this the future you want?
Keep asking those questions.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring.